What would you do if the secrets of your past could change the world? Meet Asha, an orphan abandoned in the wilderness, raised by wolves, and destined to reveal an extraordinary truth that no one saw coming. Her story is one of survival, courage, and an earth-shattering revelation that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about nature, humanity, and connection. Dive into Asha's incredible journey and uncover the hidden bond between the wild and the human spirit. In the heart of a dense and ancient forest, far from the reach of civilization, a remarkable tale unfolded that would later astonish the entire world. It all began when a baby, no more than a few months old, was abandoned on the edge of the wilderness. Wrapped in a tattered blanket, the infant cried out to an uncaring sky, her wails carried on the wind through towering trees. She had no name, no family, and no chance of survival, or so it seemed. The forest, however, was not as indifferent as the world that had discarded her. A pack of wolves, led by a wise and powerful alpha female named Larka, heard the cries. Drawn by the sound, they approached cautiously, their noses twitching to catch the unfamiliar scent. When Larka nudged the bundle with her snout and uncovered the tiny human, something stirred within her. Though wolves were creatures of instinct, Larka's heart was moved by the vulnerability of this strange creature. Against all odds, the pack adopted the child. Larka carried her gently in her jaws back to their den, where she was nestled among the wolf pups. The pack treated her as one of their own, and she quickly learned to adapt to her new world. The wolves named her Luna, inspired by the silver glow of the moon that often illuminated their forest. Luna grew up surrounded by the rhythms of the wild. She crawled before she could walk, mimicking the movements of her wolf siblings. Her body grew strong from climbing trees, running barefoot across the forest floor and scavenging for food. The wolves taught her to listen, not just with her ears but with her heart. She could sense danger in the rustling of leaves and understand the language of the wind. She howled at the moon with her pack and hunted alongside them, learning to survive in harmony with nature. Years passed, and Luna transformed into a young woman. Her hair, long and untamed, blended with the colors of the forest. Her eyes, sharp and intelligent, carried the wisdom of a creature who had seen the world through the lens of survival. Though she had never encountered another human, she felt no lack. The forest was her home, and the wolves were her family. One fateful day, Luna's world changed forever. A group of explorers ventured deep into the forest, searching for rare plants and wildlife. Their presence disturbed the delicate balance of the wilderness. The wolves were wary, and Luna's instincts told her to keep her distance. But curiosity, a trait she shared with her human origins, drew her closer. Hidden among the trees, Luna observed the strangers. They wore strange clothes, carried shiny tools, and spoke in a language she did not understand. One of them, a kind-looking woman named Dr. Evelyn Carter, appeared different from the others. She moved gently, her hands careful as she documented the forest's treasures. When Evelyn discovered Luna's footprints near the edge of a stream, she knew she had stumbled upon something extraordinary. Over the weeks that followed, Luna watched the explorers from afar. She noticed how they struggled to navigate the forest, often frightened by its sounds and shadows. Luna, who had lived her entire life as part of the wilderness, pitied them. She began leaving small gifts for the strangers, berries, clean water, and even herbs to treat their cuts and scrapes. Evelyn was the first to notice these offerings, and her heart swelled with gratitude and curiosity. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Luna's path crossed directly with Evelyn's. The two locked eyes, and in that moment, Evelyn understood she was not looking at an ordinary forest dweller. Luna's presence exuded a wild grace that was both human and otherworldly. Evelyn extended a hand, and though Luna hesitated, something told her this woman could be trusted. Evelyn and Luna began to communicate in simple gestures. Evelyn taught Luna a few words, and Luna, in turn, showed Evelyn the secrets of the forest. The bond they formed bridged the gap between two worlds. Evelyn realized that Luna's story could change everything humanity thought it knew about nature, survival, and the connection between species. When the time came for the explorers to leave, Evelyn pleaded with Luna to accompany them. Luna was torn. The forest was her home, and the wolves were her family. But deep within her, a seed of curiosity had been planted. She wanted to understand the world beyond the trees and learn more about the people who had abandoned her. With a heavy heart, Luna said goodbye to her pack, promising to return one day. Evelyn brought Luna to the city, where her presence caused an immediate sensation. The media dubbed her the Wolf Girl, and scientists clamored to study her. Luna struggled to adapt to the noise, the crowds, and the concrete jungle that felt so alien to her. Yet, she remained resilient, just as the wolves had taught her. She learned to speak, read, and write, her intelligence astounding everyone who met her. As Luna's story unfolded, the world was captivated. She shared her experiences growing up among wolves, describing the lessons of loyalty, cooperation, and respect for nature that they had instilled in her. Luna's perspective challenged humanity to reconsider its relationship with the natural world. She became an advocate for environmental conservation, using her fame to protect the forests and wildlife she loved. But Luna's greatest revelation came when she uncovered the truth about her abandonment. Through DNA testing and public records, Evelyn helped Luna trace her origins. They discovered that Luna had been left in the forest by parents who had been desperate and impoverished, unable to care for her. Though the truth was painful, Luna chose forgiveness. She understood that her journey, as difficult as it had been, had shaped her into the person she had become. In time, Luna returned to the forest, bringing Evelyn and a team of conservationists with her. Together, they worked to protect the wolves and their habitat, ensuring that the delicate balance of the wilderness would endure. Luna was reunited with her pack, and though she had changed, the bond between them remained unbreakable. Luna's story left an indelible mark on the world. She reminded humanity of the resilience of the human spirit, the wisdom of nature, and the power of compassion. Her life was a testament to the idea that even in the face of abandonment and hardship, one can rise above and find purpose. The moral of Luna's story is clear. Every life, no matter how humble or extraordinary, has value. Luna's journey teaches us to respect and cherish the natural world, to embrace forgiveness, and to seek understanding and connection rather than fear and division. Her legacy lives on as a beacon of hope and a call to action for all who hear her tale.